Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to talk about and test out the brand new legendary Chewbacca coming to Galaxy of Heroes, and my goodness, there's 4 things you gotta know right up the bat before we get started. First of all, Chewbacca's gonna be meta-defining. Secondly, he's gonna make the Rebels crazy good again, probably a top-tier faction once more. Thirdly, he's gonna give Han Solo essentially a mini rework to make him so much better, immune to daze, immune to stunts, crazy good. And fourth on the list is that he is a huge counter to Darth Nihilus. Guys, let's just get into it and talk about Chewbacca because I have a lot of stuff I want to show you on offense and defense and a lot of thoughts I gotta share with you guys. But let's take your attention over to the tags for the faction tags here. We got a Scoundrel tag, Smuggler tag, and a Rebel faction tag. A lot of flexibility right there, and especially for Rebels, he supercharges them. You're gonna wait and see, just holy cow, he's crazy with them. Taking a look at the stats before we look at the kit in case you're curious, since he's an attacker, it's not totally expected to have tank-like health and protection like some of the other Chewbaccas we have in the game, but still very decent health and protection for an attacker of his stature, and his speed is about decent. We're looking at 137 before you start adding the Gear 12 Plus pieces, obviously. But let's take a look at the kit, and my goodness, he's just so good, especially with Han Solo and Commander Luke Skywalker. You're looking for a lot of damage and a lot of bonus attacks from Chewbacca, and the basic attack, don't let it fool you. It just simply applies tenacity down for 2 turns, but as we're gonna see, he assists a ton, especially with Han Solo on the team and Commander Luke Skywalker on the team, so he's gonna be using this quite a lot. And that ability right there pretty much just is a huge detriment to Bastila Jedi teams. Next up here is the special ability known as Pulverize. Now this kind of has some Darth Sign attributes. As we see here, you get to dispel all buffs on all enemies, then deal physical damage to all enemies, and Chewbacca gains offense up and critical chance up for 2 turns, and this ignores defense. So this will do decent damage, and as we'll see with his unique ability, he's gonna get even more damage based on the max health of his enemies. Next up is Furious Bowcaster. One of the worst nightmares is having a Wookiee run towards you with this Bowcaster, and as we see here, you're gonna deal physical damage to a target enemy and stun them for 1 turn. Then, if the target has no protection, reset Pulverize's ability cooldown, and this attack can't be evaded. So even if there's foresight, he's gonna go right through it. Loyal friend, this is where the mini Han Solo rework comes in, and I like to call it also the mini Commander Luke Skywalker rework as well. You just hold on and read this with me. This has a Zeta, keep in mind, and I highly recommend this Zeta, especially if you want to try to beat Darth Traya teams. You're gonna need this Zeta. At the start of the battle, grant guard to the weakest ally and Han Solo until Chewbacca is defeated. Just wait and see what guard does. Chewbacca assists when a guarded ally uses an ability during their turn, doing 20% less damage, limited once per turn. When Chewbacca deals damage to an enemy, Chewbacca and all guarded allies recover 3% health and 3% protection. And what does guarded do? Hold on to your butts, because here we go. If you have guard, you can't be critically hit, you're immune to daze and stun, and you get plus 25% critical chance. So how this works, as we're gonna see, you're gonna get Han Solo to get guard no matter what. So he's not gonna get dazed and stunned, which is crazy good right there, and he's gonna get increased critical chance. But if you mod your team right, you wanna mod your team so Commander Luke Skywalker is going to be the weakest ally on your team. So at the beginning of battle, Commander Luke Skywalker, Han Solo are getting guard. Then the Raging Wookiee, last unique ability, also has a Zeta. This is a double Zeta character, and this is where we start seeing the anti-Darth Nihilus stuff. But Chewbacca is immune to ability blocking cooldown increase, as we just read, and when Chewbacca deals damage to an enemy, he deals bonus damage equal to 20% of their max health. Anti-Darth Nihilus once more. When Chewbacca takes damage from an attack, he gains plus 25% offense and plus 25% critical chance until the end of his next turn. And when Chewbacca or guarded ally takes damage from an attack, reduce Furious Bowcaster's cooldown by 1. Let's just start off on a high note, and let's go up against the most popular meta team right now, Palpatine with Traya and the other Sith cohorts here. And guys, it's just crazy good because I modded my team where Commander Luke Skywalker is the weakest. He's getting guard from Chewbacca, and because Han Solo and Chewbacca have that bromance in his kit, which Han Solo's also getting guard. But look at this stuff, it's so good. We have the opening move, and watch how these opening moves go. Han Solo's gonna go first, Chewbacca's going to assist, and then Han Solo takes a second turn because of his Zeta. Right there, Thrawn is pretty much, he's almost done for. Look at that, Chewbacca came to assist. We could probably finish off Thrawn right now. There we go. And we're going to see in a moment, Palpatine's eventually going to do his AoE stun. And Han Solo and CLS, they can't get stunned. Chewbacca is an anti-Palpatine character as well. Let's go and pop open the Foresight over to Old Ben. Now watch, we're going to counterattack here. Look how much protection we just blew through Nihilus. I'm actually, you know what? Let's just work on him a little bit. I'm gonna see how much work we can do. Boom, boom, boom. Look how fast we're churning through this guy right here. Oh my goodness. Jeez, this is crazy. We probably could finish off Nihilus right now. Let's slow it down. Oh, close. It's close, but that's gonna finish him off right there. Man, that Chewbacca's unique to do extra damage based on the max health of the enemy he's hitting. It's just crazy, crazy, crazy good. So there we go. We got Isolate over on Old Ben. That's fine. But look, CLS and Han Solo, they survived the stun from Palpatine. I mean, it's crazy how now we have an anti-stun thing. Palpatine is slowly seeing the end of his reign. It's unfortunate. I love my Emperor Palpatine and all, but man, Chewbacca is definitely going to change things up, and I'm not sure. Oh, we accidentally lost Old Ben, but that's fine. We're going to wipe out Palpatine. That was a little overkill right there. That guard and the critical damage up and offense up is a huge amount of bonuses for oh my gosh. Oh, Chewbacca breaks the Rebels into something crazy good. Rebels couldn't do anything against Palpatine, and now they walk through Palpatine with pretty much absolute ease, with that little hiccup of Old Ben being one-shotted by Darth Traya. But it's just funny how the tables have turned. Earlier this year, Palpatine blew away Rebels with no problem, and then a couple months comes by, Chewbacca comes in, and now we have an anti-Palpatine lineup that beats Darth Traya, Darth Sion, Darth Nihilus. Crazy good. CLS beats one of the top meta teams in the game, but let's move on to the next top meta team, which is going to be Darth Traya lead. The next most difficult team is going to be Darth Traya, and with Chewbacca coming to the game, he's bound to become part of the meta. I'm just very sure of it. With Rebels, this Rebel team of some sort is going to become part of the meta because it beats pretty much everything. However, as I said earlier, Darth Traya is going to be more important than ever, mainly because she is like the direct counter to Commander Luke Skywalker, but she's not going to always win, because Commander Luke Skywalker with Chewbacca and Han Solo is also a fantastic counter up against Darth Traya. Darth Traya removes health when you're attacking out of turn, but Chewbacca allows that health and protection regeneration for allies with guards. So there's a lot of back and forth stuff going on here. Let's see if we can maybe just start working on Nihilus here. Watch this. Watch. He has 100% protection almost here, 99%, let's say. We're going to do our first attack. Chewbacca's going to assist. We're going to do our second attack, and he has no more protection. In a matter of a few seconds, Nihilus, he lost all of his protection. It's crazy. Since he has no protection, we're going to use our Furious Bowcaster to reduce the cooldown of this. I mean, we don't really need to, but let's just do it for the heck of it. All right, 91,000. I mean, 9,101. I mean, he's almost down. He is almost down for the count. Come on, Chewbacca, coming for the assist here. Boom. Nihilus is gone. Nihilus is gone. Man, that extra damage based on max health Chewbacca does, it's so critical against characters like Darth Nihilus, because once Darth Nihilus' max health gets crazy, crazy high, it's really hard to be able to take him out. But now with Chewbacca, it's not going to be all that hard. Here we go. We're going to get rid of that buff right there. We didn't really need it, but there we go. This is what I'm saying. Traya is still going to be a great counter for Chewbacca. One blow from Darth Traya, because of all the high damage that we're doing on their team, she can come in and wipe someone out pretty much instantly. All right, so there we go. That wasn't an easy finish. We won, but by the hairs of our chinny chin chin, and that's what I'm saying. Traya and Commander Luke Skywalker, they're battling on the high ground right now. They are both the perfect counters to one another and very competitive against one another, and one doesn't have a clear advantage over the other. They both can win, and stay tuned towards the end. I'll show you how Darth Traya does when Commander Luke Skywalker and Chewbacca and Han Solo are on defense. But let's move on to the next battle. Let me show you how a Bastila team does. Let's do it. We're going up against Bastila. You see her here and there in Arena. You see her in the Territory Wars quite a lot, so it's definitely something worth testing. And because they have General Kenobi, he has anti-critical hit stuff going on. General Kenobi is kind of the anti-rebel thing in some ways. But here we go. We're going to start off with going after Yoda. Chewbacca's going to come after him as well. But as you're going to see, even with critical hit immunity and 200% protection that they're getting from Bastila, there's just going to be a lot of damage coming out, which makes them lose their protection very quickly here. Let's do this. I want to see if maybe we can just get rid of, watch, we're going to get rid of Yoda's protection up right now. Watch. Boom, boom. Look at that. 200% protection on Yoda. Gone. Can we get a stun on Kenobi? Stop him from doing anything funny. Look at that. That tenacity down from Chewbacca. That frequent tenacity down is going to be extremely helpful. Let's get a fracture over there. Cool, cool, cool. Probably going to call Yoda to assist. That's going to be fine. Let's do this. We're going to aim at Yoda. Let's do this. We're going to have Chewbacca get rid of that foresight because he's assisting. Get rid of all these buffs here. Boom. All right. We can probably finish off Yoda here. 1 hit, 2 hits, and then we're going to finish him off right here. Guys, I mean, that was 200% protection plus whatever Yoda had, and he's gone. He's just gone. We blew him away out of the water. There's just so much damage, and I do recommend, I didn't mention this before, Thrawn helps with controlling the 2 tanks over on the Traya team. And also, you want to keep in mind that against the Bastila team, it's good to keep characters like Kenobi under lockdown so you can kind of work on the other Jedi, because he's going to keep taunting, because Han Solo and Commander Luke Skywalker and Chewbacca, they're triggering so many critical hits. Let's get a stun on Bastila, pretty please. There we go. That tenacity down is so important for Chewbacca. He's applying so much tenacity down, and that high tenacity wall that the Bastila is giving the Jedi, it pretty much means nothing because Chewbacca is just pretty much crippling their tenacity defense that they have going on. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. And there we go. That wraps up Bastila. And now I'm going to show you some gameplay of Chewbacca on defense. Brief snippets so you can kind of get an idea of how they do on defense. But man, that's pretty much it. Chewbacca lives up to a legendary status, that's for sure. Is he the best legendary character in the game? I don't think he's going to be the best all-around legendary character. I think that's where Thrawn comes in. Thrawn can be used in pretty much every single game mode plus ships. Chewbacca seems more of a territory war, arena, as well as like territory battles type of things. I don't know if he's going to have a purpose in the Sith raid. Maybe more testing, but on paper, it doesn't look as obvious as some other characters we've seen. Hopefully you guys got your bounty hunters ready, because this is a Wookiee you don't want to miss. Let me know down below what you think of this character. What combinations do you have in mind with this character? I'm going to do some more videos on Chewbacca, maybe do a live stream where we all can kind of brainstorm together and learn more about Chewbacca. And stay tuned. Don't have any details on when the legendary event is, but if I'm showing you gameplay today, most likely this legendary event's coming quite soon. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, go ahead and leave me a like, comment down below, and subscribe so you're not missing a thing. And until the next video.